I'm Elex Michaelson. This week, the issue is the Republican National Convention in Milwaukee.
The Democratic National Convention.
Reporting from China.
This week, the issue is border security. This is the official plane of the Vice President.
Mr. President, let's talk about California.
Madam Vice President,
Elex,
welcome back to The Issue Is.
It's good to be back with you.
Thank you, Elex. Thanks for having me on The Issue Is.
Welcome to The Issue Is.
Elex, thank you for having me.
Always great to see you. Welcome back to The Issue Is.
We've done this remotely,
Yes.
but never face to face.
Yes, you look great in person.
Well, so do you.
If you get up early and watch Fox 58, you might be able to see that show. I check it out all the time, every week. It's on Mondays. The world of politics is it's all about the issue, and the issue is with host Elex Michaelson, and he's here to join us to talk a little bit about everything that's going on this week that happened and what's upcoming for next week. He's got great interviews. Now it's our chance to interview Elex ourselves. And Elex, once again, welcome back to the show. I want to bring you in because all of politics, I think, feel like it heightened right in Bakersfield just 2 days ago as Bernie Sanders and Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez were in Bakersfield talking. What's your take from it?
Well, first off, the entire state and the entire country is focused on Bakersfield right now. Yeah. The fact that David Valadao is in a seat that is considered so competitive, even though Vince Fong actually represents Bakersfield.
Yes, they never referenced Vince Fong, by the way, in that speech. They only talked about Valadao.
But the Bakersfield greater region, I think, is going to be getting a whole lot of attention, and it's probably a lot of TV ad dollars for your station that are going to be coming in as well. So that's something that now, whenever anybody comes here, any big leader, they're going to be headed to Bakersfield as part of that, or the Bakersfield area. But I think it's part of a broader fight within the Democratic Party. Obviously, what happened last time didn't work. So the big question is, where do you go? Do you go more to the center and lean into that? Or do you go more to the left? Progressives, including Bernie Sanders and Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, say that the Democratic Party has left them out for multiple elections. They bypassed him with Hillary Clinton in 2016, bypassed him and worked together, to make sure that he wasn't the nominee in 2020. And so now the question is there a progressive answer? It's not going to be Bernie Sanders. He's too old, says he's not going to run. Could it be Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez? Could she be the Democratic nominee or somebody in that ilk?
I feel like
you can see there's a lot of energy on the left, a lot of big crowds on the left, but that doesn't necessarily mean that's where all the voters are.
Well, I feel like there's this whole tour that they're doing, the oligarchy tour, it's more of like propping her up, kind of pushing her to become that person. Do you think that's what, I mean, the progressive left, that's exactly what they're looking for in somebody like AOC. Do you think moderates in the Democrat Party be willing to go in that direction?
There's no evidence that they are. We haven't seen that in the last few elections. And there's been this real push from within the party to stop somebody like Bernie Sanders. Remember, Bernie Sanders is not a registered Democrat. AOC is. Bernie Sanders isn't. But you also see, that's where the energy and passion is. AOC is really good at bringing a crowd together, revving up people, getting people connected on social media, getting people excited. And a lot of the moderate wing of the party has not been good at doing that for a long time.
Yeah, you had about 4,000 people here in the stadium cheering them on. Is there somebody in the moderate side of the Democrat Party, maybe from California, that can win them over? Is a Kamala Harris run for president? Is that still possible?
It's possible that she runs again. She's certainly thinking about that. Our governor is certainly thinking about that as well. And he clearly seems to have made a call that he thinks that you got to go to the middle and that California's progressivism could be a negative for him. I mean, why is he doing this podcast with all of these Republican figures like Charlie Kirk and Steve Bannon, trying to show the rest of the country, I'm not as scary as you think I am. I can listen to other points of view. I can connect with other people. But then again, he is still the governor of California. And so the video you're looking at right now is this big lawsuit that he launched yesterday, challenging the Trump administration on tariffs, suing the Trump administration, saying what the president is doing is not legal. And it's the first time that Newsom himself has been the face of one of California's lawsuits. Already the state sued Trump 14 times. Newsom never was the face of those, didn't put his name on it. He's putting his name on this one, in part because he knows that those tariffs are very unpopular, and this is a good issue around the country.
Yeah, he's one of the first governors to actually really make that commitment, because he talked about 40% of that those tariffs will really affect California. I'm interested, though, he also talked about Medi-Cal and Medicaid, how he's looking for $2.38 billion to get reappropriated to Medicaid, but a lot of that was being lost. Hasn't California lost a lot of money when it comes to that here for the state?
And the other issue when it comes to Medicaid is California extended that to undocumented immigrants, and the budget for that has been way over what they expected, some $7 billion over what they expected to pay for the cost of that. And you know that that is not an issue that President Trump is going to be bailing out California on. So that's part of the challenge here. Governor Newsom needs money from the federal government for things like the fire relief for Los Angeles, and at the same time he's suing the Trump administration over the tariffs, and it's a strange 1-2 dance that the governor is working right now that could make it hard to get some of those funds.
You almost feel like he's trying to save face with the Democrat Party, trying to get that vote in order to make that presidential run. Real interesting. Elex Michaelson, really appreciate you. The issue is the show. Where can people connect with you online besides watching the show on Monday at 4 a.m.?
Are you suggesting that's not the best time slot? We're going to get it a better time slot from these hits.
We will.
No, it's at Elex Michaelson. It's Elex with an E. You can connect with me in social media on all the different platforms. YouTube.com/Elex Michaelson. We've got all the shows there. The Issue Is show.com. We're also on Tubi, and we're in podcast form. Just search for The Issue Is wherever you stream.
You know what? I check out podcasts all the time. I haven't looked at that one. I will. You'll be what I listen to when I work out today.
Excellent. Thank you. We had quite a show last week. We had Arnold Schwarzenegger and Rick Caruso and Brian Tyler Cohen versus Tommy Lahren, which you can check out in podcast form right now.
Awesome. All right, Elex, we appreciate your time. And we'll see you again next week.
Thanks, Aaron. Have a great week.
All right, you too.